Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you are doing really well today. As you can probably tell by the sound of my voice, I am not feeling my very best, so please excuse that. Other than that, welcome to another yoga practice. So today I have a 40-minute practice for you. So it is a full body practice. We will be focusing on mobility and a bit of balance. So I hope you enjoy. And when you're ready, we are going to get started. We are going to begin on all fours. So grab your mat and yourself, and let's come onto our hands and knees. So coming into a tabletop position, bringing your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Go ahead and spread your fingers wide, pressing your knuckles, fingertips, and base of your palms into the mat. Bringing your shins and the tops of your feet closer to the floor. Take a deep breath in, press the floor away. And then as you exhale, begin to tuck your tailbone under, rounding through your spine, chin into chest, separating your shoulder blades. Inhale, drop your belly, look ahead or up, moving through your cat-cows. Let's do that again. Exhale to round through your spine, bottom to top, nice and slow, working with your breath. Inhale, tuck your tailbone out, drop your belly, look ahead or up. So try and visualize the movement in your spine as you exhale to round again. And then inhale, find that arch through your back body. Good, let's exhale, round one more time. Really hug your navel in, separate the shoulder blades, push the floor away from you. Inhale, nice and slow, tucking your tailbone out, looking ahead or up. Okay, from here, as you exhale, sit back onto your heels. And then take a big breath in, roll your spine forwards. So coming forwards with a rounded spine, go as far forwards as you can. When you can't go any further, tuck your tailbone out, drop your belly, look ahead, sit back towards your heels again. So we're inhaling to round the spine forward. You're going to bring your shoulders over your wrists, ahead of your wrists. And then exhale to tuck your tailbone out, sit back towards your heels. So option to come up onto your fingertips for this next one, rounding your spine forwards, breathing in, and exhale to arch your spine, sit back towards your heels. And again, inhale, rounding forwards, really try and flowing through your spine one way and then the other. You can go a little bit faster if you like, so keep going. And then this time as you come forwards, press your palms into the mat. Let's tuck the toes at the back. As you arch through your spine, push your hips towards your heels, heels towards the floor, coming into your downward facing dog. Inhale, come up onto your toes, ripple your spine forwards again towards a plank pose. And then same as before, when you can't go any further, drop your knees towards the mat and exhale back to your downward facing dog. So we're doing the same action, rippling the spine forwards through your inhales and exhaling to push the hips up this time in your downward facing dog. Again, keep going. Work with your own breath at your own pace. You can go a little bit faster, a little bit slower. Really focus on the movement in your spine, moving nice and fluid, really using your palms and your toes to find that grounding feeling so your upper body is moving freely. Next time you come back to your downward facing dog, stay here. Let's go ahead and pedal through the feet, bending into one knee, pushing the opposite heel to floor. So really take your time, notice how you feel in the back of each leg. Keep pushing the floor away from you. Keep lengthening your spine. Keep spreading the fingers, again, making that contact with the mat. Coming to stillness in your downward facing dog. Let's inhale, ripple the spine forwards again. And then this time coming to your hanging cobra or upward facing dog. Keeping the toes tucked under or tucked out. Take a deep breath in. Lift your heart. Exhale, go ahead, come back into your downward facing dog. Okay, let's do that again. Inhale, come up onto your toes, ripple your spine forwards, finding an upward facing dog. So tucking your toes out, maybe at the back. Inhale, lifting your heart up. Exhale back to your downward facing dog, pushing the floor away from you, pressing your hips up one more time. Come up onto your toes. Inhale, ripple your spine forwards in a plank pose, breathing out. And then on your next inhale, coming into your upward facing dog, lifting your heart, pushing the floor away. Go ahead, tuck your toes under, this time coming into a plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, coming into a side plank on your right side. Reaching your left arm up and over. Keep your core engaged. Stay strong through your right arm. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come back to mat in your plank pose. Left hand to mat, breathing in at the center. Exhale, side plank over to your left side, reaching your right arm up this time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, close right hand to mat, plank pose. One more time. On your next exhale, come to your side plank on your right side, reaching your left arm up. And then from here, option to bring your bottom knee down to the mat or stay lifted. Reach your left arm up and over towards the front. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, begin to rotate around your left shoulder. So you're just making nice and big circles. You want to bring the left arm close to your body at the front. Reach it all the way back behind, as far back as you can, making a full circle. So working with the widest range of movement that you can find here. Keep your arm nice and active. Let's go ahead and switch direction. So really reaching through your fingertips. Really notice how you feel around that shoulder area. Keeping nice and engaged through your core, strong through your right arm. So as you can see, I chose to drop my bottom knee to the floor to focus more on that top arm. Okay, coming back to stillness. So reaching your top arm towards the front, left arm reaching forwards. Take a deep breath in, coming back into your full side plank. On your exhale, find your plank pose again. Bring your left hand to mat. Reset. Take a big breath in at the center. Exhale, coming into your side plank over on your left side, reaching your right arm all the way up. Again, option to drop the bottom knee to the floor in your supported side plank, reaching your right arm forwards. Extending through your right side body. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, begin to find those circles. Begin to rotate around that right shoulder, bringing the right arm as close to your body as you can as you come forwards, and then reaching it really far back as best as you can, going as wide as you can. And then go ahead and switch direction. So going in the opposite direction, making those circles, again going as wide and as big as you can, being mindful of that movement. So really thinking about reaching through that arm all the way around. And keep breathing, keep your core engaged, nice and supported by your arm and your legs. Okay, when you have finished, let's come back to the front, reaching your right arm out forwards one more time. And then let's go ahead and bring that left leg back up in your full side plank. Take a big breath in. Exhale, come back into your plank pose. Bring your right hand back down onto the mat. Push the floor away, spreading those fingers. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, knees or toes. Inhale to your back bend, upward facing dog or any other back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your heels towards the floor. Keep pressing those hips back. On your next inhale, come up high onto your toes. Exhale, roll onto the outer edge of your right foot, inner edge of your left, pushing your hips out to the side and up. Lengthening your left side body, reaching away through your arms, your hands. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take it over to the other side, this time bringing your hips towards your left, still pushing up towards the ceiling, pressing away, lengthening the right side body. Inhale, come back to center in your downward facing dog. Exhale, heels towards the floor, lengthening that spine. On your next inhale, let's go ahead and extend your right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend your knee, hug it in, shoulders over your wrists. Step your right foot in between your hands. Come up onto your fingertips, breathing in, look ahead. Exhale, left leg forwards, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen halfway to your flat back. Exhale, back to your forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Palms touch at the top. Maybe you watch them touch. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. And again, inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. Inhale, lengthen halfway, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, press your palms, step, float, or jump back to your plank pose. Exhaling for your chaturanga, knees or toes. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Take one full breath here. Notice how you feel in your breath and notice your face. Inhale, sweep your left leg back behind, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, hug it in, squeeze, step your left foot in between your hands, come up onto your fingertips, look ahead, inhale. Exhale, right leg forwards in your forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, forward fold again. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, palms touch at the top. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. One more time, let's take a big breath in, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. Inhale back to your flat back, squeezing the shoulder blades together, lengthening your spine. Exhale, bend your knees, press your palms, step, float, jump back, plank or chaturanga straight away. Inhaling to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, take one more full breath here. Keep reaching those hips up as you push the floor away through your palms. Okay, on your next inhale, we're going to extend the right leg up in your three-legged dog. Keep reaching through the toes, find length in that leg. And then let's begin to rotate around your right hip joint. So going in any direction. First, try and make really nice big circles, finding your range of motion here. So focus on how you feel around that hip area, noticing anything that comes up. And then let's go ahead and switch direction. So going in the opposite direction to what you started with. Again, notice how you feel going this way rather than the first one. Maybe you find a bigger range of motion on this side. So holding your leg up at the last one, point your toes, bring your right leg out to the side, reaching forwards. And then exhale, go ahead, release your right foot back to your downward facing dog. Let's take it to the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. As you exhale, begin to find your circles on this side. Again, rotating around your left hip joint this time, going in one direction, any one direction to start with. And then go ahead and switch direction here. So same leg, opposite direction. Again, going nice and wide, making them as big as you can, noticing how you feel on this side. Noticing anything that comes up for you. Next time you come up, stay here, point the toes, reach your left foot forwards, as far forwards as you can. And then exhale, set your left foot down, back to your downward facing dog. Good, on your next inhale, come up onto your toes, ripple your spine forwards, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, notice how you feel in your legs, your shoulders, noticing your breath. Inhale, extend your right leg up. This time as you exhale, keep your right leg lifted, bend your knees, stack your hips, reaching your right foot behind that left leg, knee up towards the ceiling. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hug your knee in, step your right foot in between your hands, come up onto your fingertips, and then breathing in, come up to your high lunge, pressing your feet, your toes into the mat, grounding through, breathing in. Exhaling, warrior two, bring your back heel down, turn the toes out to the side, looking ahead of your right fingertips, so pressing into both feet a lot. Take a deep breath in, reach your right arm up and bring your left hand to your right elbow as you bend the right arm for a tricep stretch. So option to stay here or take your left arm from underneath and your hands find each other. You can also keep your palms active anywhere along your back, pressing your elbows back behind, or also use a strap here. Stay grounded through your feet, strong in your legs. Okay, let's go ahead and take a big breath in. Bring your arms back out to your warrior two position, flipping your right palm up this time. Inhale, reverse your warrior, taking your right arm up and over any left arm. Exhale, straighten your right leg, bring your right arm forwards and then towards the floor in your triangle pose. Left arm reaches up. Take a big breath in and exhale, reach through your arms even more. Bending into your right knee, bringing your right hand on the mat or maybe right arm on your leg, side angle pose this time. Left arm reaches across your left ear, reaching your fingertips forwards, pressing into the outer edge of your left foot. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring both hands to the inside of your right leg and then walk both hands into your left leg, coming into a side lunge or skandasana. Any side lunge variation, keep drawing your tailbone down towards the floor. Keep reaching your right leg away from you using your hands or hands free. On your next inhale, begin to shift into your right leg. So just making your way over into a side lunge to your right leg. This time, bending right knee, left leg long. And then one more time, breathing in, switching sides back into your left leg in your skandasana side lunge. Staying as low as you can the whole entire time. Feel free to use your hands for support. On your next inhale, walk your hands into your right leg, this time turning both feet facing forwards, and then heel toe your right foot out to the side for your lizard lunge, coming up onto your fingertips. Let's shift back and forth here. If you have space, you can walk your hands a little bit further forwards as well. Keep your spine nice and long though. Keep bringing the front of your hips towards the floor, and keep lifting your heart. On your next exhale, go ahead and drop your back knee to the floor, and maybe bringing your hands a little bit further forwards on your fingertips, turning your right toes out to the side. Staying here or dropping down onto your forearms, or you can keep reaching forwards through those fingertips. Try to keep a nice long spine. Keep the crown of your head tall. Tucking your back toes under, maybe lifting your knee up or staying with your knee on your mat. Any lizard variation. Keep breathing, keep squeezing, hugging your navel in. And then let's walk the hands in line with your right foot, or coming back up onto the hands if you were on your forearms. Bring your back knee up as you tuck your toes under. Take your right leg back behind, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Take a full breath. Notice how you feel in your body, right side, left side. Inhale, extend your left leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips on this side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bend your knee, hug it in. Step your left foot in between your hands this time. Settling in through your feet up onto your fingertips. And then breathing in to find your high lunge on this side. Exhale, grounding down, sinking through your hips. Breathing in again. Exhale, warrior two. Bring your back heel down. Turn the toes out to the side, arms long. Okay, from here, go ahead and bring your left arm up, bending your left arm. Right hand catches your left elbow this time, or any other variation. So remember, you can take your right arm underneath, and maybe you find a bind at the back. Or as I show you here, maybe you want to just press your palms anywhere along your back. You want to keep your arms nice and active. Keep pressing the elbows back behind. Feel free to use a strap here as well. Keep grounding through your feet, core engaged. Noticing how you feel in your left arm. On your next inhale, slowly go ahead and begin to release. So bringing your arms out wide again in your warrior two position. Inhale, flip your left palm up. Reverse your warrior. Take your left arm up and over. This time, any right arm. Lengthening your left side body. On your next exhale, triangle pose. Straighten that left leg. Bring your left arm forwards and towards the floor. Right arm reaches up towards the ceiling, big wingspan through your arms, lengthening that right side body, crown of your head forwards. Take a big breath in, reaching through your arms. Exhale, bend your left knee for your side angle pose, left hand on your mat, or maybe left arm on your left leg, reaching the right fingertips forwards, palm faces the floor, lengthening, extending your right side body. Take a nice deep breath in here as you reach. Exhaling, bring both hands to the inside of your left leg, and then walk them over into your right leg. This time we're coming back into that side lunge, so bend your right knee, sit in your right hip, left leg long. Stay nice and low the whole entire time. Let's take a deep breath in and begin to walk into your left leg this time, finding the same side lunge, using your hands to support you, staying nice and low, using the strength in your legs, making your way over to this side. And then one more time, let's walk over to the right this time. Bending your right knee again, left leg long. Keep reaching the left foot, the left leg away from you. Keep finding length in your spine as best as you can. Take a deep breath in again. And then slowly on your exhale, begin to walk your hands into your left leg, turning both feet facing forwards, two parallel feet. Heel toe your left foot out to the side, come up onto your fingertips and begin to rock back and forth. So stay nice and lifted through your heart, looking somewhere ahead, keeping your spine nice and long, really pressing back into that back heel. Notice how you feel in the inner leg, in your hips. Keep breathing in and out. Notice how you feel on this side. Okay, slowly let's go ahead and bring the back knee down. Bring your palms down in line with your left foot and step your left toes to the left this time. Okay, staying here, walking your hands maybe forwards or maybe dropping down onto your forearms. So you can also use a block or a cushion or anything to give you height here if you do wish to drop onto your forearms. Keeping your spine nice and long, again engaging through that core and lengthening the crown of your head forwards. There is that option to tuck your toes at the back and lift your right knee off the mat. Finding any lizard lunge here, keep breathing deeply in and out, exhaling to that left hip. Keeping your face relaxed, focusing on your breath and all sensations. Okay, coming back up onto the hands or walking your hands back in, whichever it was for you. Tuck your toes under the back, lift your knee up if it isn't already there. Take your left leg back behind, exhale chaturanga. Inhale upward facing dog. Exhale downward facing dog. Well done. Notice how you feel in your entire body, your shoulders, your legs. Take a deep breath in, come up onto your toes, exhale, bend your knees, look in between your hands. On your next inhale, step, float or jump top of your mat in a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, palms touch at the top. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. One more time, big breath in, arms reach up. Exhale, bend your knees, chair pose. Sitting low with your hips, take another big breath in. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. Okay, from here, heel to your feet, about hip width apart, grabbing onto your big toes with your peace fingers or your 2 forefingers and thumbs. Bend your knees, bring your belly onto your thighs, look ahead, take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold, sending your hips up, crown of your head towards the floor, maybe finding a slight bend in your elbows, keeping your legs straight or knees bent. Exhaling to the backs of your legs. Keep breathing in and out, keep pressing into those feet. Keep exhaling to the backs of your legs. One more full breath. Stay with the work, stay with the stretch. Good. On your next inhale, slowly go ahead, release your toes, come up halfway to your flat back, bringing your feet back close together. Exhale, bend your knees, press your palms, step, float or jump back plank pose or chaturanga straight away. Inhaling to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. On your next inhale, reach your right leg up in your three-legged dog. This time, bend your knee and begin to rotate around your right hip again. So going in any direction first, using your knee as a guide this time. So drawing imaginary circles with your knee, go as big as you can, make them as big as you can. Draw your knee in towards your chest, out to the side, and then back behind, depending on which direction you choose to go in first. Let's go ahead and switch direction now. So really rotating around that right hip, making it really nice and wide, noticing how you feel now, as opposed to when you did it the first time with your leg long. The next time you come up, stay here, stack your hips, and then option to come into your wild thing, coming onto the outer edge of your left foot, dropping your right foot behind your left leg, reaching your right arm all the way up and over, lifting your heart. On your next exhale, slowly close, bringing your right hand to mat. Take your right leg all the way up in your three-legged dog. This time finding length through your right leg, reaching through. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend your knee, hug it in. Step your right foot in between your hands, grounding through your feet. Inhale, reach your arms up in your high lunge. On your exhale, warrior two, bring your back heel down, turn the toes out to the side, looking ahead of your right fingertips. Flip your right palm up. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right arm reaches up and over. On your exhale, come to your side angle pose this time. Right arm on your right leg, or maybe right hand to mat, taking your left arm across alongside your left ear, reaching those fingers forwards, really sinking into your hips, grounding into the outer edge of your left foot, reaching through your top fingertips. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, bringing both hands towards the floor, sweep your hands into the middle of your legs, turning your right toes to the left, finding two parallel feet, wide-legged stance. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold, bringing the crown of your head towards the floor. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up, back behind, interlacing your fingers, reaching your arms up to the ceiling. You can pulse your arms if it feels nice for your shoulders. Keep pressing into the mat through your feet. Keep pressing your hips up, legs back behind, so your legs are really active. Inhale, go ahead, release your fingers, bring your arms all the way around to the front. And then we're going to move into a different variation. So grabbing onto your big toes with your hands, or you can bring them anywhere along your legs, your ankles. Take a deep breath in as you look ahead. And exhale to fold again, really pressing your hips up a lot. Finding that bend in your elbows, squeezing your belly in, bringing your belly as close to your legs as you can. Focusing on your breath deeply in and out, exhaling backs of your legs. On your next inhale, slowly go ahead and release your toes or your legs. Come back to center. Exhale, walk into your right leg again. We're going to turn both feet facing forwards. Bring your back knee down, tuck the toes out. And then begin to walk your hands in towards you. You're going to come to sit at the back of your mat. On your left heel, right hip is on the floor. Straighten the right leg. You can also shift the left foot out to the side and come to sit on the mat entirely in a half hero pose. Bend your right knee, bring your right leg in towards you, holding on anywhere along your leg, or maybe you have your foot. Take a deep breath in, exhale, lengthen the right leg up towards the ceiling. So you can find a bind at your foot. You can also bring hand to wrist action. So I bent my knee again and found that bind again and lengthen the right leg one more time. So depending on how you feel in your hamstring, how long your arms are, you want to find a bind that works for you here, or you can hold anywhere along that leg. Keep your leg nice and long. Let's go ahead and release the right leg. Come back into that low lunge position. Bend your right knee. Bring your hands to frame the front foot, hands on your mat or the hips. Straighten your right leg, pull your right hip back, coming into another hamstring stretch. Folding over that right leg or keeping your spine nice and long. Focus again on how you feel in the back of that right leg. Okay, bending your right knee, shift your weight into your right leg, hands to support you, float your left leg up. Slowly releasing both hands off your mat. Take your left hand to your left foot, reach your right arm forwards, coming into your dancer's pose. Kick the foot into the hand, hand back into the foot, reaching up through your foot, through your knee, finding your balance, your dancer's pose. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly come back up to stand. Bring your left leg out to front, knee into chest, arms up. Exhale, twist to your left, left arm back, right arm onto the outside of your right leg or at your foot, and lengthen the left leg into your right hand. Any twist in this balance. Keep your gaze wherever is best for your balance, strong in your right leg. Take a deep breath in, slowly begin to bend your left knee, come back to front. Both arms reach up. As you exhale, bend your elbows to the shoulders and squeeze your arms towards one another, wrapping your right arm over your left, backs of the hands, or maybe palms touch, breathing in. Exhale, take your left leg back behind in your warrior 3 variation. Stay strong in your standing leg. Take a deep breath in again. Exhale, bend your right knee, land your back toes in a high lunge. Let's take the arms all the way up and over, finding your back bend. Big breath in. Exhale, slowly come all the way around to the front. Neutral spine, release your fingers, release your arms reach up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to mat, take your right leg back, plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. That was quite a hectic balance. So well done for making it through. Let's do it on the other side. Inhale, left leg extends back behind in your 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, and let's begin to rotate around that left hip joint this time. So you're making those big circles with your left knee, going as wide as you can, working with your range of movement. Again, making an effort to go bigger. And then go ahead and switch directions again. So go nice and big. Notice how you feel on this side. Notice how you feel now. Noticing anything that comes up for you here. Good, keep going. The next time you come up, stay here, stack your hips, coming into that wild thing position. So rotating onto the outer edge of your right foot this time, dropping your left toes behind that right leg, reaching your right arm up and over, opening through your heart, finding your back bend, breathing in. And then exhale, close, bring your left hand to mat, extending your left leg back in your 3-legged dog, finding length, extending, lengthening that knee as much as you can, finding a straight leg as best as you can, breathe in. Exhale, bend your left knee, hug it in, step the left foot through in between your hands. Good, settle in through your feet, take a big breath in, arms reach up in your high lunge. Exhale to your warrior two. Bring your back knee down. Turn the toes out to the side. Look ahead of your left fingertips. Let's go ahead and flip the left palm up. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Take your left arm up and over, lengthening your left side body. On your exhale, bring your left hand onto the mat, or maybe left arm on your leg. Reach your right arm alongside your right ear, reaching your fingertips forwards, lengthening your right side body a lot. Grounding into the outer edge of that right foot. Keep that chest, collarbone rotated open. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, both hands to mat to the middle of your legs. Turn your left toes towards the right, two parallel feet in your wide-legged stance. Inhale, look ahead. Exhale, forward fold. Bringing the crown of your head towards the mat. Take a big breath in. Arms reach all the way back behind. Interlace your fingers, reaching your arms towards the ceiling. Go ahead and pulse your arms if it feels nice for your shoulders here. Keep grounding through your feet. Keep noticing all sensations in your legs. Pressing your hips up, legs back. On your next inhale, slowly go ahead, release your arms, fingers, bring your arms all the way around to the front. And then let's go ahead and grab those big toes again, or maybe bring your hands to the ankles or backs of your legs. Big breath in. Exhale, fold again. So closing, bringing your belly closer to your legs. Crown of your head towards the floor, finding a bend in your elbows perhaps. Keep pressing into your feet a lot. Keep your legs really active. Big exhales to the backs of your legs. Let's inhale slowly. Go ahead and release your feet, your legs. Come back halfway. And then exhale, walk into your left leg, this time rotating both feet facing forwards. Bring the back knee down, tuck the toes out, and then begin to walk your hands in towards you. Come to sit at the back of your mat, left leg long, maybe bringing your right foot to the outside of your right hip. Bend your left knee in towards you, again finding your bind on your foot or holding anywhere along your leg. Deep breath in, lift your left leg up. Exhale, lengthen your left leg as best as you can. So again, you're looking for a stretch in the back of that left leg. So focus on sensations in the back of the leg. Again, finding your position on this side, noticing maybe how you feel on this side. Keep squeezing your belly in, keep the leg really active, keep lengthening, and keep your spine as long as you can as well, so you feel comfortable in the stretch through your upper body. Breathing in, go ahead, release the leg, and then exhale. Let's slowly walk back into that low lunge position. Press your left foot, walk your hands forwards, tuck your toes at the back. Now shift the weight into your left leg as you lift your back knee up, pull your left hip back, hands on the mat or maybe on your hips for that hamstring stretch again. So pulling the left hip back and folding over that left leg, keeping your spine maybe nice and long or maybe rounding through your back. Again, focus on the stretch in the back of your left leg. Find your pyramid fold that works best for you today. Inhale, bend into your left knee, this time shifting the weight into your left leg, arranging your hands in front of your left foot. Float your right leg up, release your hands nice and slow, right hand to your right leg, finding your dancer's pose this time. So bringing your left arm forwards, maybe slightly up, reaching up towards the ceiling with your right foot, right knee, kicking the foot into the hand, hand back into the foot, strong in your standing leg. Slowly go ahead, come back to stand, release your right foot, right knee comes out to the front, knee into chest, arms reach up. Exhale, twist to your right, right arm back, left hand to the outside of your right knee. Or maybe you want to bring your right knee in and catch your foot with your left hand and then push your right foot into your hand. Stay in your balance, stay in your twist wherever you have chosen to be. Embrace all the wobbles, stay strong, keep breathing deeply in and out. Slowly go ahead, bending the knee. If you lengthened it, knee into chest, arms reach up. Exhale, bend your elbows to your shoulders, squeeze the arms towards one another. This time, left arm over right, backs of your hands or maybe palms in your eagle arms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, take your right leg back behind in your warrior three variation. Take an inhale, stay here, stay strong in your standing leg. As you exhale, bend your left knee, land your right toes in your high lunge. Settle in through your feet. Inhale, take the arms all the way up and over, finding your back bend. Keep breathing, noticing the backs of your shoulders, your arms. And exhale, slowly come round to the front. Unravel the arms, both arms reach up. Breathe in again. On your exhale, hands frame your left foot. Press the palms, take your left leg back behind. Plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Take a breath here. Notice how you feel in your face, in your body. On your next inhale, come up onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look in between your hands. Inhale to step, float, or jump to the top of your mat in a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, palms touch at the top. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Good, let's do that again. Take a deep breath in, arms reach up. This time stay here, interlace your fingers, press your palms towards the ceiling. Breathing in. Exhale, side bend over to your right. Reaching through the palms, through your arms, squeezing your right side waist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, side bend over to your left this time. Keeping your chest, heart nice and open, neck comfortable. Breathe in, come back to center. Exhale, release your fingers, release your arms. Come into your chair pose, hips towards the floor, bending into your knees. Exhale, bring your hands to heart, breathing in at the center. Exhale, left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Rotate your right shoulder up, lengthening the crown of your head forwards. Option to fan the arms open. Maybe find a bind if you want to bring your right hand to your left side waist, left inner thigh. Keep rotating that right shoulder open. Keep breathing. On your next inhale, slowly bringing the palms back together. Come back to center as you exhale. Inhale at the center. Exhale, right elbow to the outside of your left knee this time, rotating your left shoulder up. Option to fan your arms open. Maybe find a bind on this side. Keep grounded through your feet. Keep rotating through your left shoulder, chest, collarbone. Looking wherever is comfortable for you. On your next inhale, slowly return the palms together. Exhale, come back to center to your chair pose. Take a big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Release the crown of your head. Shake your legs out. Inhale, lengthen halfway to your flat back. Exhale, bend your knees. Press your palms, step, float, jump back. Plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Let's take a big breath in again. Come up onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look ahead. This time on your inhale, we're going to come to sit at the top. So inhale to step, float, or jump to sit at the top of your mat. Hug your knees in and come to lie on your back. Okay, giving yourself a hug, maybe rocking side to side. Let's go ahead and find a happy baby pose, bringing the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. Knees bent, bringing your knees in towards your armpits as you hold on to the backs of your feet, soles of your feet. Notice how you feel. Relax your head, relax your shoulders, press the knees away from one another, feeling nice and open through your hips. Okay, slowly go ahead and release your legs. Bring your feet back down onto the mat. So knees bent, feet flat. Heel toe your feet nice and wide as the outer edges of your mat. Arms out with your shoulders or maybe slightly back behind. Exhaling, drop your legs over to your right. Turning to your left shoulder, you can go ahead and close your eyes here as well. Being completely effortless, bringing your awareness to your breath. On your next inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, drop your legs over to your left, this time looking over your right shoulder. Or maybe you have your eyes closed. Breathing deeply into your right lung. Exhaling, right shoulder. Noticing how you feel in your body. Breathing in, come all the way back up through your legs. And take your legs out long, one at a time. Reach your arms all the way back behind. Let's come into a full body stretch, reaching back through your fingers, reaching through your toes. lengthening your entire body. Relaxing the effort, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug, wrapping your arms around your legs, lifting your head, shoulders up, forehead to knees. And then let's begin to rock along the length of our spine, rocking up and then back down, bringing the knees in. The next time you come up to seated, taking your time, and come back to sit in a way that feels best for you right now. Let's bring the hands to the heart. And then just take a moment here, keeping your eyes closed, and maybe thinking of one thing that you are really grateful for at this time. One thing that you are really thankful for. And one thing that you really appreciate in your life right now. When you have finished, if you would like to, let's gently come to bow the head, maybe raising your thumbs to your third eye. And then bowing down. On your next inhale, slowly coming back up. And then blinking your eyes open when you are ready. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed that flow. It was a bit challenging at some points, but we made it. And I hope you feel incredible for it. Thank you as always for joining me. And do remember to like my video as it really helps me out. I hope you have a really lovely rest of your day, your week. Sending you so much love. And I hope to practice with you again real soon. See you next time.